Evening all, and welcome back to my racing community and back to the KC Racing podcast. This video is going to be dedicated to day 2 of the July festival over at Newmarket. Obviously I did day 1 yesterday, which will obviously run tomorrow on Thursday, and this being recorded on Wednesday for Friday's racing. But there's 4 races from Newmarket, and there are 2 added extra that are on ITV, also from York as well. So starting at Newmarket, we have the 150, the Bet365 Heritage Handicap over 1 mile 2 furlongs, where King's Charter is currently favourite for Buick and Appleby at 11-4. After winning at Doncaster last time on handicap debut, actually the second has actually come out and won since as well today, that being High Image, so obviously won at odds on today, so as I'm recording on Wednesday, so that form does stand out pretty decent. But the horse I like in here, and I like quite a bit, is Kakara of Ross Orion and Alan King, currently best priced 11-2 in the betting. Won on handicap debut last time out at Haydock, and won very emphatically, stepping up in trip to the 1 mile 2 last time, which, looking down this field, he's one of the only ones that's actually won at this trip in the field, which is always going to be a plus point start. But that race has turned out plenty of winners. The 5th, 6th, 8th and 9th have all come out and won since. 2nd and 3rd have quite disappointed, to be honest. Last Galileo was back in 2nd. He's disappointed the last twice. But the form has some decent substance, like I said, with the ones in behind running a decent race in itself further down the field. I think this boy, especially if we're going to get the 8 runners, which we currently have, is definitely an each way play to nothing at 11-2. Then we move on to the 225, the Duchess of Cambridge Stakes over 6 furlongs, where Vietnam's Son, if I've pronounced that correctly, for Carl Berg and Clifford Lee, is 8-15 favourite after a brilliant win at Ascot last time out for her, and every right to be favourite 8-15. I think she'll take a lot of beating in this. I do like the chances of Argentine Tango each way, obviously course and distance winner, and was only a length and a half behind the Vietnamese Son on debut. Carlisle and Vietnamese Son was on debut, trying to give Vietnamese Son £6 that day. On Friday they will be off levels, but I think Vietnamese Son has improved since. I'm not going to lie, I backed Argentine Tango before declarations today at 12-1 each way with 3 places. Now obviously there's only 6 runners, I think there's 5-6 runners in the race, so you're only getting first 2, so I wouldn't possibly be advising to. She should finish 2nd, she's the 2nd best horse in the race, that's why she's only 5-1 in the market. But I think this is for Vietnam's Son's race to lose. The market suggests that. I'm not saying anything you don't know. And then on to bigger and better things for her. Obviously, they did say after her win at Royal Ascot that they were definitely planning that she potentially could be a Guinness horse next season. And we move on to the 3 o'clock, the Bet365 Trophy over 1 mile 6, where Endless Victory is 9-2, so currently best price with Buick and Appleby again. Last seen finishes 7th in the Copperhouse Stakes over at Royal Ascot, behind French Master. But also like in here is instantly of Alan King, Ross Orion on board. Won at Ayr last time out. Certainly appreciated the step up in trip, and again, like the previous race with Ross Orion and Alan King as a partnership, the first race on this card, like you're getting 15-2, and there's only going to be 8, maybe 9 runners in this race. Could potentially be an each way play to nothing. And then we move on to the 335, the big race of the day, the Falmouth Stakes over 7 furlongs. And the horse I like in here is January, who's currently favourite at 9-4 for Aidan O'Brien. And Ryan Moore will be in the saddle. Sorry, it's over a mile, isn't it? It's not over 7 furlongs. I was wrong, it's over a mile. But yeah, Decent third last time out in the Coronation Stakes. Nothing wrong with that run whatsoever. Last time out, only beating a length and a half into third. Then was not disgraced either in the Irish 1,000 Guineas at the start of the season. Behind Lake Victoria, obviously a stablemate of January's. And she's got decent back form as well as a 2-year-old, finishing second twice, the Desert Flower over at Newmarket twice. So I think she stands out here, and the fact that she gets £9 off her elders as well. Ryan Moore booked to ride is always a plus point, and I think that she has got a massive chance. And she's probably my strongest bet on the card for Friday currently is January for O'Brien and Moore. The devastating combination those two are. And then we go over to York for 2 races over there. The 2:10 is the first race, which is the William Hill top price handicap over 7 furlongs, where Dubai Treasure is favourite for Saeed Bin Saror and Kieran Fallon, 7-2 favourite. The back of 2 wins on the all-weather, the last coming at Lingfield on handicap debut. Very impressive winner that day. But I'm going to side with a horse at a bit of bigger price. You can get plenty of places. I think it's about 4, at least doing 4 places currently for this race. Maybe 5. You might get 5 on a day, depending on how many stand their ground in the morning. But I like Oblix here of Julie Camacho and Sam James in the saddle. Currently best price 14-1. Was really well back last time at the course when run over 1 mile 1. Whereas I don't think it's particularly suited. He was definitely rode as if to get the trip of 1 mile 1. Sat at the back, which he's naturally his running style. He normally is held up. But this was over exuberant, held up tactics and just didn't get there at the end. And just when they went to go and with their challenge, it just didn't come at all and ended up finishing 11th at 12. So they sent him for a wind up. He's had that. They dropped back to 7 furlongs, which his best performance probably came over 7 furlongs at first time out this season, where he's an unlucky 4th, again coming from the back, find a bit of a luckless run and only managing to finish 4th. So you're definitely backing this horse with a bit of hope that you're going to get a bit of a luck in running. He's going to be one of them who's held up for sure for a late blast, but hopefully he gets the gaps and potentially could be a big player at 14-1. And then the last race we're going to touch on is the 2:45, the Summer Stakes, which is over 6 furlongs, where Sayadam Drahayana, if I pronounce that correctly, 7-2 favourite for Billy Lockmain and Richard Hughes. 4th last time in the Commonwealth Cup. Really good performance, 66-1 that day, really outran his odds. Obviously has a chance of going close in this race. But the horse I'm going to come up down to is First Instinct of William Haggis's and Kieran Fallon, currently best price 9-2. Was 3rd on debut at Bath in a listed race behind Electric Storm, who actually reopposes here, but that was over 5 furlongs. This is over 6. I think First Instinct will be better over the 6 furlongs. She then went to Cork and won a Cork race of again a listed event of a 5.5 furlongs. The second from that race, Town and Country, has come out and won since at Sandown as well, so the form looks pretty strong of that. And then she went to Haydock, where she was 3rd at Haydock in a Group 2 behind one of the Godolphin horses. Symbol of Honour of the Godolphin string. So she's got very, very strong form, First Instinct, and I think at 9-2, I think you're going to get a decent run for your money. So that's all wrapped up for the second day of the Newmarket meeting, with a couple of York ones thrown in the mix. Probably my best bet on the card currently, looking at it like I suggested when I went through the race, was the Farmer Stakes, was January. I just think she's got a great chance of winning this race, especially getting the age allowance off the elder horses. She's got the form in the book. She ran well in the Coronation Stakes last time out. I think 9-4 is a great price currently. But all my prices and the horses I back will be up on Friday morning. Thanks for listening again, guys. If you could like and subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. If you could share the video, that'd be even better as well. Trying to get as much content out there for you guys. Obviously, I've got my Twitter account. I've got my Telegram group if you want to come over and join that. The link's attached to my Twitter account. And I hope you all enjoyed the video, guys, and best of luck with all the horses you back over the next couple of days. Be good, be lucky, and happy punting all.